Nobody taxing our shit. Not on my watch.
I want this case closed. Squeeze hard on anyone you can.
Can't go nowhere else.
That would be something worth discussing.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 2. This is the final predictions for Episode 2, so I want you guys to let me know, what do you think is going to happen in this upcoming episode? And to a lot of fans, this is the true season opener because now we get to see what's going to happen next after Unique's recovery and how everybody's going to deal with what he's going to bring their way. Because y'all know he's about to raise hell. Now we're going to go over that title and description one last time. After that, we're going to go over some of those exclusive picks and then we will go over those final predictions. Now the title of the episode is called It's All Love, and the description of the episode reads, with the federal task force seemingly behind them, Kanan and Rock navigate a new business relationship just as Unique begins to plot his quest for revenge. Meanwhile, Lou considers a new music opportunity, Marvin goes too far on a side job for Stefano, and Juke tries to adjust to life in the army. So those are the key things that we're going to have to look out for in tonight's episode of Raising Kanan Season 4. Your girl Jukebox looking like she's war ready. But I got a feeling there's going to be some issues, and this whole storyline is not going to end well. On top of that, we know Unique is about to start his revenge, and I'm pretty sure Rock's going to be very upset once Unique makes his move. But let's begin. Let's go over some of these exclusive picks. We got your boy Lulu kicking it with his brother Marvin. We know Lulu will be getting out of rehab, and we're going to see the two brothers bond. Hopefully things go well for the two in this upcoming episode. And based off these pictures of Lou, it's definitely seeming like he's going to have a solid episode. We know he's going to have a great music opportunity, and I believe he's going to take it. Now look at your girl Jukebox. I'm pretty sure she's at basic training, and man, she got that strap on her, getting yelled at. I told you guys, I think this whole military storyline is going to be entirely too much, and I got a feeling Jukebox is going to get in some type of trouble or whatever. Y'all know they going to be hating on her. They ain't going to like how Jukebox is for real, and y'all know Jukebox, she don't take no mess. So I'm just expecting some drama when it comes to the storyline. And in this picture right here, we can see Jukebox. I mean, look at her. Looking very stressed. Looking like she just had a long day. So I'm very eager to see what's going to happen with your girl Jukebox in this episode. Now, in this picture right here, we can see Kanan having a conversation with a new character. And I believe his name is Oliver O.C. Carter. He's going to be Kanan's top lieutenant in this drug business. So we will be seeing a big connection between the two. And also, I believe this is the same guy that Unique was pushing down in that official trailer when Unique was going into Kanan's spot. It looked like a little kid or whatever. I believe that person is Oliver O.C. Carter. We shall see. Now, in this picture right here, we can see the B. Willa character. We know eventually Lulu will be signing him to the label. I can't wait to see what he's all about and if he's going to be involved in the business once he is released from prison. Now in this picture right here, we can see your boy Uncle Marvin with a pool stick in his hand, looking like he's about to beat somebody down. We know in the description, it does state that Marvin goes too far on a side job for Stefano. So man, your boy Marvin, he looking like he doing too much, y'all. But y'all know based off these trailers and promos, we already knew Marvin will be going crazy this season. But I believe it's just a matter of time before all this stuff with Stefano backfires. Now in this picture right here, we can see Kanan looking like he's getting hemmed up by Detective Garcia. And y'all know in this episode, law enforcement ain't gonna be playing around. The whole thing with Detective Howard is about to blow up. But I believe by the end of the episode, the Thomas family should be good. Now this picture right here, we can see Kanan and Crystal kicking it, looking like they're at Shirley's bar. And it's looking like they're probably watching somebody perform. And hopefully we find out if Crystal is really pregnant, because that was a big thing at the end of season 3. And we already know based off that trailer that Crystal once again will be giving Kanan advice as far as the business, telling him it's about relationships and stuff like that. So it's definitely seeming like Crystal and Kanan are getting real close. Now this picture right here, we can see Rock having a conversation with her attorney, Terry Scootball Silver's daddy, aka Scootball Sr. And I would not be surprised if they're talking about Detective Howard or some other legal stuff that's going on with this task force. At the end of the day, Rock is going to have to be on her P's and Q's, and she cannot afford to make any more mistakes. And we know based off those promos, it's just a matter of time before Unique catches up with Scoop Ball Sr. and puts those hands on him. Hopefully, it's in this episode because I want to see the look on his face when that happens. Now, this picture right here, we see Kanan and Rock, and I'm pretty sure they're having a conversation with Snap and Pop Henry, and this conversation is not going to go well. But let's go over these final predictions real quick and talk about what may happen in this next upcoming episode. Now, my final prediction, I believe Unique's return to home, all that's going to do is piss him off even more. We can just tell based off that trailer. Of course, he's looking for Pranissa, his son, Jerome, but they ain't there. And I believe he may be looking for a stash as well. But as I told you guys in that What to Expect video, I mean, if you had a dude looking like this after you, why not leave? You know what I'm saying? Might as well get the hell up out of there because Ronnie was out of his mind. I do think eventually that Pranissa and Unique will link up once again. But as of right now, that's not happening. And Unique, he's going to be on one. I mean, Pranissa, trust me, you don't want to meet this Unique. This Unique is out of his mind. And we're going to see more of just how crazy Unique is. The first episode, we seen like a recovery version. This episode, I think we're going to see a far more aggressive, type of Unique, in my opinion. Now, my final predictions for Kanan, Rock, this whole storyline with Snaps and Pop. We know based off that trailer and, of course, the exclusive clips that this whole conversation is not going to go well, right? The whole thing with Ronnie, it seems like Snap and Pop, they're adding some new terms or whatever as far as the business, and it's going to piss Kanan off, and of course it's going to piss Rock off. Now we know it will be a conversation with Rock and Kanan, and it doesn't seem like they're on the right page, but we know Kanan, he's involved with the business, and this is what he always wanted, right? But y'all know, dealing with his moms is always going to be some issues. He is still upset about what she did to his father, so this whole thing will be shaky at first. As I told you guys, I will not be surprised if Kanan goes behind her back, trying to make side deals, which we know because he will be going to Stefano eventually. But I think all this stuff that he's doing could end up backfiring. In order to beat all the enemies, all the people that's coming their way, especially somebody like Unique, you need to be on your P's and Q's. You need to stick together at all costs. Now, final predictions for your boy Lulu. As we just discussed, this man gonna have a good episode. And I think the old Lulu may end up returning. Keep the bottle away, you know what I'm saying? And finally take advantage of this whole music thing, and I think he is. We will see more details about the music business and, of course, the B-Wheeler character and how Lulu is going to sign him. Now, as I told you guys, we know law enforcement, they ain't playing around this episode. Everything that's been going down with Detective Howard, of course, this task force is blowing up, and now it's time for everything to really get shut down. So expect to see that in this episode. And as I told you guys, I think the Thomas family should be good by the end of the episode, but it will be a lot of backlash because of Detective Howard. And y'all know Detective Garcia, he gonna be out there trying to get any type of details that he can, and we know he's gonna put a lot of pressure on Kanan. Now, the whole thing with Jukebox, I did see a lot of you guys talk about the whole don't ask, don't tell type thing, and it may affect Jukebox because they're gonna find out what she's all about, and once that happens, she could end up getting discharged. So we're going to see if that happens or if it's going to be something else. I'm hoping that your girl Jukebox don't take no mess, and I won't be surprised if she throws hands with one of these guys in this picture. Now, as I just discussed in those exclusive picks, we know Marvin is about to go crazy in this episode. This whole thing with Stefano, in my opinion, will eventually blow up, and we know the person that's going to have to clean it up when it's all said and done is your girl Rock. Now, speaking of Rock, we also know in that trailer she was having a conversation with Stefano, and a clip was released of this scene, or at least part of it, and Rock was pretty much talking about being a supplier. They was talking about Quan in the business, and I believe Stefano was talking about a new deal may have to be reached. So we're going to see what that's all about. I told you guys eventually, and I don't know if it's going to happen in this episode, Rock will eventually have the opportunity to get payback on that Tremont character. He got to go. We know Marvin's going to catch him, and I told you guys most likely Rock is going to be the one to take that final shot because he pretty much screwed her over at the end of season 2, and she told him she's pretty much going to get him back. So could this be the episode where that happens? Because we know eventually it's going to happen. Now down below, I want you guys to give me those final predictions for episode 2. And also let me know what y'all think is going to happen with your boy Famous. We know he had, some law enforcement issues at the end of season 3. And all the fans want to know, will he be dead or will he end up in jail? Well, we're going to find out soon enough. And you already know I'm going to catch you guys for that quick thoughts, early impressions after the episode airs. And depending on what they release, I may end up uploading another clip for you guys. So stay tuned for the videos. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.